antidote to anger. So how does Hinduism help you overcome these animalistic feeling of anger?
Okay, look.
Anger is one aspect. It could be any one of the other.
Lots of things.
Yeah.
Lust, greed, all this.
Yeah.
And see, there are say, 6 enemies of human beings. This is nicely kind of codified. Hindus love to codify things in a beautiful way. And the way they say these are 6 danger things, if you like, the enemies of humanity are the following. I'll just touch on 1 or 2 now. It says kama. Kama means desires. All of Buddhism is focusing on this idea there's something within all living things which is called desires. They seem to come out from nowhere. They keep to kind of bother us. They're like an infection. So desires are the underpinning to all the other problems. Desires are the number one, the root cause of why we go and have these other problems. So desires spring up in every living thing, including human beings. Of course, human beings is much more elaborate. In animal things, I must eat, I must drink, I must reproduce. But desires have been inbuilt in us from over many lifetimes, and they become ingrained in our mind, mana. So they stay there. Now, this mind in a way carries a lot of baggage from the animal kingdom. In the animal kingdom, the rules are very sharp, very focused. Either be killed or kill. So we have to fight for existence. So this idea of trying to survive, trying to continue, means that I must eat that meat first before my competitors come near it. I must fight off the competitors, if necessary, kill them. So this was inbuilt us while we were passing through the animal kingdom. Kill or be killed. So this is inbuilt. We must be the first one to acquire the food. We are survival. It's a matter of survival. In the human kingdom, it becomes desire. I must have this. I must get the promotion in my office.
That's why it's so materialistic.
It is highly, physically oriented. So materially oriented desires. So they stay with us in the human kingdom. And then you see, this is where the lovely stuff is. If your desires are not full, this is Bhagavad Gita, by the way. Kama, desires. If they are not fulfilled, krodha, says Krishna. Next stage is krodha. When your desires are frustrated or not fulfilled, it expresses itself as anger. How am I being curtailed? I must get it. I must not. Why not? So you become, and in fact, we initially see it all the time when we are driving here to the office, to our studio. Some nut is kind of driving in front of us. They
cut us off.
And he'll cut off, across, or he'll drive at such a slow speed. What is you're saying in slow, we don't say it loudly, idiot doing? So we get frustrated and angry because our desire is to reach here in time before all the audience disappears. And then this idiot is kind of driving slowly. So we get krodha. Oh. So I'm just talking to you in a nicer, gentle manner. How kama results in krodha. We have desires which are not being fulfilled. So then krodha appears as a kind of an antidote. And the question was, if we don't want krodha, how do we overcome krodha? Answer is very simple. Only way you can overcome serious human failings is to know what is the source of the failings. Then you can rise above it. No, you can't get rid of that idiot driving slowly.
So are you saying you're trying to overcome your desires?
No. Trying to recognize how this growth arose. Suppose I know that it arose because I wanted to reach the studio on time.
So you watch it like a third party and say,
third party saying, okay, I know why the growth is arising.
Yeah.
So I must tell the growth, calm down.
Step back.
So this educating your mind is the only way you can overcome some of these enemies of humanity. Kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, mastarya. These are the 6 enemies. So it is through education. So you become educated. You become your own observer of your own activity of your mind and why it kind of gets worked up like this. And when you see, then you smile. You say, okay. And I'll tell you a funny story. Once I was driving and there was an idiotic driver in front of me, driving in a very weird manner, very nasty manner, changing lanes all the time. So my daughter was sitting next to me. I say, I'm like this, very curious. I want to see the face of this idiot who is messing us up. Who is this? I want to see his face. I don't know. I just wanted that urge to see his face. Who is this horrible idiot? So actually, there was a traffic light and his car stopped and my car stopped next to him. And then I looked around to look at this driver, the idiotic driver. He looked exactly like me. He was frightening. So then the growth disappeared. I said, we are all in the same boat. But it's nice to have this ability to rise above your limitations using purely education regarding your true nature.